So we're back with Professor Avram Ehrlich and more about urban development in 21st century.
Synthesization. To synthesize the best of everything. In this case, I think that knowledge and the factors that construct knowledge are not given the seriousness they deserve. A city should have a lot of schools, a lot of knowledge, a lot of dispensation of instruments, a lot of meeting places where people can engage. I like it both on the professional and also on the social, and also definitely for opera and for theatre and for literature and for prayer and for ritual and for the exchange. Now, obviously, the next stage is an app and using AI to trace our skills and instruments which really mimic the community. And if we can mimic the community and actually magnify and amplify the community's traits, which is really the sharing of influences and instruments, and then the question is: do we need each other? Do we need community, or can we hook up to a machine and be stimulated by mimicry of people and their potential influences and abilities to help us, so to speak? Or is there a genuine experience in the community relationship? And it's probably be both. That in many ways the best qualities of humanity can be mimicked with artificial intelligence just as simply as a television and acting. And if we like sports, and we can watch sports all day, and if we like science and chemistry or all sorts of subjects, we can mimic the best parts, our most enjoyable moments, and have them all the time. That makes humanity in many ways, and our friends and the people that we like and respect in many ways, redundant, because we can get better through digital stimuli. So, still going back to community, will there be a need for community if our society was so efficient that we were able to live to our most ideal lives in our ivory towers and skyscrapers with all the benefits of modernity? Do we need people and a community? And that question will be, if it is to the positive, then these things have to be embedded in everything we do. And if it's to the negative, then we'll know how to prepare a life of installation using complete instrumentation to occupy us. And really the meetings of humanity will be with sperm and egg in a test tube. And humans can be alone in many ways. But if it is to be together, then there will need to be a synthesis of the machinery and the humanity. And as humans come together, it will be a fascinating meeting, I think. And I think it can be very authentic. And how that is to be built into the city, well, again, it's going to be a hard task to answer. I will do my best to address it, but I do think that it starts with empowering the small groups that exist, the associations, also the corporations, but also the large groups. So the large groups don't need speaking for. It's really the small associations, the dance classes, the chess clubs, the synagogue, the different many types of synagogues, the opera, the theatre, the literature, the book lending, the cafes, there's many cultures as possible to amplify their voice and to see how their voice now resonates in the bricks and mortar, the alphabetic bricks and mortar of which is infrastructure to a vision of a new city.